if there's a necessity for one thing to live, to have to kill another, like we have, lions, tigers, and bears, right? They kill to live. Okay, now that's a different situation, and people may be in that frame as well sometimes, particularly in the past. Hunters, gatherers. Sometimes the hunting was better than the gathering, and it was kill or be killed sort of thing. So they would hunt, they would eat meat, and that would be good. There's no moral issue there. It's a matter of survival, and where you have other choices is where the rub comes in. If you have other choices, you don't have to kill to survive or to eat or to be healthy, but you do anyway because you like it, then that's not a moral choice. Okay, so that's the difference. Now, there's another aspect to it besides the have to and not have to, and that is you have to look at the bigger picture of your surroundings, the people you're with, and what's going on. Now, I tend to come to the conclusion that you shouldn't come to any hard and fast rules about how to live and what to do, because there's usually exceptions that you have to work with. If you were in a situation where it would be impolite and unhelpful to not eat meat, then making a fuss over it might not be the best thing to do. It may be that you should swallow that and do it anyway, just because that would be better for all. If it's going to create more trouble than good, you might make an exception. On the other hand, if it's going to create more good than trouble, like you may help somebody else also gain your moral perspective, then it might be good, better than trouble. The point is, you have to come to each situation independently and decide whether it's a good thing to do. So as a vegetarian, I think you would be probably, 99.99% of the time, you could probably be a vegetarian and do it in good faith. There may be some occasions when that might not be appropriate. It's a matter, you'd hurt somebody else's feelings. There's also a third wrinkle, and that is you don't necessarily have to contribute to the slaughter of animals if you eat meat. You're thinking, well, no, how is that? Well, think of a scavenger. Okay, a scavenger eats meat, but it doesn't kill anything. It finds dead animals, right? It eats them. Okay, it's not contributing to the killing. And we as people can be scavengers as well, in the same way. So let's say you are invited to your office party every Christmas, and every Christmas this office party has, ham and meat and shrimp and all kinds of things, and they always buy the same amount. They always buy, 100 pieces of this and 500 pieces of that, and they put it out on the tables, and people wander around and eat, a typical Christmas party. Now, whether you eat that meat or avoid it will make no difference to any animal being killed. It's already purchased. That's what they're going to buy. If you eat it, they're not going to buy more next year. It's just the way it is. Or if you're dining with somebody and they order something with meat and they don't finish it all, and you go, oh, well, I'm still hungry, and you eat that meat, you didn't contribute to that animal's death or anything. So that's being a scavenger. That's you, the buzzard. Eating meat that you just happen to find already dead. So there are all these little, nuances and nooks and crannies in vegetarianism, but fundamentally, you're right. Killing things because you don't have to, killing other conscious beings just because it pleases you, is not very